I have a constitutional right, and it is time to fight back. Yep, you heard it. It is time to fight back. You want to talk about deportation? I want everyone to stop calling it deportation, because it is not deportation, it is kidnapping.
Shut your bitch ass up. Whole ass nigga.
And for you kidnappers known as ICE agents, understand this: you will never be forgiven for your crimes, ever. The soldiers, I can understand, they took an oath. They're duty bound to be there. They can't just quit. You could reclass tomorrow and go work for FEMA or do something else. If you choose to put a mask on, if you choose to send people to concentration camps, if you choose to do that, you will be a mortal enemy forever. When that demon is gone from the White House, you will be hunted, just like you hunted them. You will be hunted. You will never have a moment of peace, period. Out of everybody I despise the most, ICE is at the top of the list right now. You guys are traitors, man. And the fact that you let Proud Boys and Oath Keepers and all these insurrectionists on the team, that lets you know, man, listen, I'm going to tell you something too, to you Proud Boys. I don't give a if that felon anoints you in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. We're not going to recognize that shit in these streets. Understand that shit. So when you come out here, be ready for those one-way missions. All right, it's all fun and games until you deal with heavily armed veterans who are willing to match and seat your energy. Hell will flash trees over before I let anybody in my family be taken. Period. I don't give a And you could tag that fake ass God of War himself. Him too. Right? I don't give a damn about any of these demons, man. ICE is an absolute scourge. You should hold your head in shame forever.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha and Trump. That motherfucking head. Give him the Charlie Kirk special, because he a tether. Let's just get that the fuck out the way. My man clearly said, and we heard him, that I don't know if they come from my people. Who people, sir? You from the Caribbean? You Haitian? You African? This nigga clearly, he wanted them that motherfucker fool you. He look black American, but I don't think he is. I think this nigga's ethnic. And yeah, Trump, get this nigga the fuck out of here, right? Now, like I stated in a video earlier, that while it's fucked up if Trump is actually having people that are undocumented, like in the process, but if that's not the case, overwhelmingly it's having people that just been sitting on their fucking ass, or they criminals, or they scoundrels. Yeah, man, they gotta go because they draining the resources. Never mind that this used to be indigenous land. I live in the present, and while I'd like to say that, like, what the fuck you gonna do, give a whole country back? There's not even, for anybody even in the comment sections even start, it's not even equivalent to reparations. United States actually generated money from slavery. The United States government actually issues out money. If I'm not mistaken, Trump has actually made the Federal Reserve a government department. It's no longer an independent private company. They could print the money out and give it to us. That has nothing to do with this being indigenous land. Even if that's the case, and I know it is, what the fuck you gonna do? Give them the country? You can't do that. It is feasibly not possible. And I'm not saying you can't give them the country because you can't. It's just we've done too much shit at this particular junction to just hand over a country. And who the fuck we handing it over to? Mexicans? Stall me out with that shit. So this jackass, yeah, this motherfucking head, because he getting beside himself, and he talking Brody. He talking about the ICE agents to be hunted down. No, he won't, sir. We gonna get you the fuck off the streets before you even take flight. You on that bullshit, and you talking real greasy. So bro, one, he got a military uniform on. I don't know what branch he works for. Find out where he works for and get his fucking ass off the streets, because he making TikTok videos or doing press conferences talking about how somebody gonna be hunted down in the streets when all they trying to do is they fucking job. You know what I'm saying? Why you making concessions for soldiers but not for ICE agents? ICE agents, if I'm not mistaken, are federal workers, and they just doing what they supposed to do. They soldiers. They supposed to pick up undocumented people or illegal people who've overstayed. So yeah, I mean, this is what it is. You don't like it. There's a lot of things in life I don't like. I'm not bucking against things that are just logical. As an American, any American citizen shouldn't want resources to be drained by people that are not documented, or people that have snuck over here, or people that just been too fucking lazy. That's like me going over to Sweden and just chilling. I ain't applied for shit, or if I did, I just got exhausted at the first, you know what I'm saying, obstacle, and then I just said, fuck it, I'm here. Nah, you can't do that, bro. That's literally what a lot of instances what's been happening. People have tried and said, fuck it, I'm here, and they rolled off of that. And unfortunately, rules are rules. And I think I said this in a previous video. If I was going out robbing people, I get locked up. It's illegal. The law says you can't do it. You can't do it. So if the law says that you are undocumented and you've been here over here a decade plus, yeah, you can't do that. And I don't know why it's all these motherfucking black people that's trying to go out. They wouldn't give a fuck if it was you. But like I said, he probably has some immigrant family members over here, so we can see why he's railing so hard. But yeah, bro, stand the fuck down. In any event, if y'all like this episode, you know what to do with them is out.
No.